December 10th, 1886. I presume you have given up all hopes of receiving a letter from me, and this not without its reason. Perhaps the thought will come before you in your lonely hours that I have been lynched by a ferocious mob, or committed suicide, or played the dirty act of going back on you. But, my dear sir, if such are your thoughts about me, I beg leave to simply let you know you are mistaken. But, to tell the plain truth, and expel all hideous lying, I must acknowledge it is due to negligence. Hope you will have it excused. I am now teaching my second term of school. To occupy a teacher's position I find to be a difficult task. However, I have not had any trouble about anything so far. Everything in this vicinity is as usual. Your sister stayed at our place a short spell last week. They were all well. We are all physically as usual. Mother is not strong. This fall I was taken a little ill in typhoid fever, but I mastered it quite well. If I can struggle through every hardship as well as the typhoid, I think I will do well on this terra firma. In regards to politics, there might be much to say, but time and ability compel me to be brief. There has hardly ever been such political spirit in people before as this year. Money, beer, whiskey, etc. were not spared to secure friends. Prohibition party has worked itself quite high, but the day is distant, I think, that it can say it has reached the climax. I do not believe in it as a party, but their aim in working for the good of their fellow man may well be enough. The House of Representatives of the good old state of Vermont has passed the Women's Suffrage Bill by a majority of 53, and no doubt the Senate will concur therein, and the same will be approved by the governor, and thus become a law. Thus, the Green Mountain State has taken a stride in the right direction, and I hope all states will follow her example. Suffrage should be made universal by the United States Constitution, but until such time as this can be done, the several states have to enact such laws themselves. No one can seriously deny the right and justice of woman suffrage, but some try to scoff and ridicule, but reforms do not go backwards. The march of progress and reform is onward to victory. The two North Prairie congregations, together with their respective ministers, held a temperance and reform meeting last week. 2 temperance societies were started, one based upon moderation, the other on total abstinence. I think total abstinence, or prohibition, deprives a respectable man's freedom for the sake of the misuse of others. Dancing was also the subject of debate. A motion was made, seconded, and carried that the persons who go to dances, and the parents who assented to their children's desire of going to dance, should be put under kerkatucht. Of course, only those being members of these congregations are under this terrible rule. But reforms do not go backward. Last week, the weather turned upon us very disagreeably. The actions of the elements being against us. Snow and wind, blizzard, and a freeze-up. But hope this will be of short duration. Soon, the bright rays of a genial sun will change the winter of our discontent into a glorious fall. How do you find yourself in the old country? Hope you are well satisfied with school, etc. Have you decided upon any time when you will cross the boundless ocean and come see the old folks at home? I think all will stand in their door, ready to extend their hand unto you and wishing you a hearty welcome. Well, my friend, I am afraid I have taxed your patience to its utmost capacity by the perusal of such nonsensical nonsense as this, so I think it policy for me to terminate. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, I close with best regards from my folks and myself. If you think this worth replying, I shall be most delighted by receiving a letter from you. Your friend, S. S. Thompson.